and gentlemen, I have to laugh. Okay? I gotta laugh. I have to laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden, JB. Joe the chicken. You guys heard that? I heard, man, look, I gotta smoke. I'm sorry. This is gonna be explosive. This topic is gonna be explosive, man. We talking about Joe JB, the man who wanna be the man, but he ain't the man. He's just a man. Amen. Man, this message is to the American people. Okay? I'm not gonna say MAGA. Not today. I'm gonna say the American people. So that way, everybody is welcome to listen to the truth. When you do something bad, it comes back. Biblically, Islamically, any religion you want to be in, okay? Good versus evil, okay? What you put out there comes right back. It goes like in a circle. You know, like they say, what goes up must come down. It goes around and around. Okay? So, you have JB making comments about Trump when he was going down the ramp. And remember, Trump was going down so slow because I believe it was cold that day and it was slippery. It was like they made it. It's like they purposely made it like that. They wanted Trump to fall, but Trump never fell. And he kept saying, I hope the general catches me. But he had this awkward walk, but he made it as a leader all the way to the end, ladies and gentlemen. All the way to the end, Trump made it. Stood his ground. Nothing. Small glitch. Due to a ramp that was frozen and slippery. But it's okay. Even if it wasn't frozen and slippery, the man was taking care of business. He said, man, I'm a leader. I do not fall. A leader, I'm telling you, man. Trump was a leader. And then Biden made a comment about that. He said, look at the way I walk and look at the way he walk. That's what he said. I run, he said. He said, look at the way he walk and look at the way I walk. I run. He don't. No, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, he was poking fun on Trump, who did not fall, by the way, wishing him, or wished that he had fallen. And then now, Biden has fallen, I believe, 4 times without the dog incident. With the dog incident, there would be 5 times. So 5 incidents that happened. But let's just say with the dog, because he was before he became officially inside the Oval Office. Okay? They made it official between themselves, but that's another topic. So, yesterday, he's running. Why he's running? Because that's what he told himself. He told himself a lie. He told himself a lie. And the same lie, he spoke it out there and bragged about it. And now he falls. And it's painful to see anybody fall. It's painful to see people get hurt. But at some point, this man, if he has any soul in him, he has to stop. He has to like resign, man. Resign, dude. You're embarrassing yourself, and now you're embarrassing the country. Now let's talk about Russia. Vladimir Putin. That's my man, by the way. I love Vladimir Putin. I always have. I think I will always will, unless he does something that displeases me. Okay. Russia has been very, very diplomatically kind to the United States. Put the fake news out of it, and just do your research. You know, and we're going to talk about Crimea. That's another different story. Okay, now you have to remember the history of Russia, the Soviet Union, all these Ukraine and all these countries. They were all part of Russia. Now I understand they got their independence and their sovereignty and all that. Fine. But when a country like Ukraine start flexing muscle on Russia, and Russia has the muscles, and you flexing muscle, okay, you got your independence, but what they start doing, for example, they stop the Russian language from being spoken in school or something. They start giving people fines. They start doing some crazy stuff, and then they had a little skirmish at the border. Man, Russia, they said, man, we're not having this shit. We're just gonna go ahead and take Crimea, and we're gonna have them vote and see who they vote for. And the people voted to be with Russia. They wanted to be prosper. So that case is closed. That case is closed. Crimea will never return to Ukraine. Why? Because the people in Crimea want to be in Russia. Do you see how simple that is? It's very simple. But fake news media, they will complicate stuff. Why? Because, you know, Russia is always has to be the adversary of the United States. No, they don't have to be the adversary of the United States. And that's what Trump did. When Trump came in and said, why not work with Russia? They're superpowers, we're superpowers. Let's work together. Let's do something together. Let's go beat ISIS together. So yes, I respect Vladimir Putin. I respect the way he disrespected Obama. Treated him like a little child he is. Little child he is, Obama. Anyway. So, Russian president, no, he called the Russian president a killer. Now, he said it when he was a senator or something, but this stupid resident at the White House, that's my sister, Diamond and Silk. Man, I love, oh my God, I be cracking up. Oh my God. Oh my God. They called him Resident Biden. I be cracking up, man. The way they be putting their statements and all that stuff. One time they were talking about the meat. Where is my meat? They crack me. Man, I love these two sisters, man. I'm telling you, sisters. You know, one day we will meet. We will meet. We will shake hands. Yeah, we will shake hands because there will be no COVID-19 by then. Whatever this shit is. Anyway. So he called Vladimir Putin a killer. Yeah. Yeah, he's a killer. Yeah. But he know me. I know him. Like a fucking high school fucking kid, man. The fuck are you doing, Mr. President? Wanna be? You can never be a president of the United States because it wasn't given to you by the power above, mister. So he called the man a killer, and he's the president of the United States talking to another president of another country that's a superpower. Huh? And if you don't believe that Russia has a supersonic missiles that cannot be stopped, think again. And of course, we have missiles that cannot be stopped. And everybody got, but the fact that Russia has missiles that cannot be stopped, you would think that this man will use some type of diplomacy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The nuclear button is in danger, ladies and gentlemen. You was worried about Trump using the nuclear weapon? Trump did not even declare civil war in this country. Okay? He did not even take the drastic measure that was supposed to be taken when election fraud like that take place. Like send in the military. You know, when the cities were burning, he did not utilize the Insurrection Act. He didn't do none of that stuff. And the nuclear buttons with Mr. Trump, they were safe. I was able to sleep at night knowing he would not use it. Unless it has to be like a country came and bombed the United States that did something devastating to a state or something, he would use it. But Trump was nowhere close to that thing. But now JB has the nuclear button that should scares everybody. Not only scares everybody, the statement you just made to Russia should scare everybody. And Putin replied, That's why Putin and Trump had a good relationship. You know, Trump never insulted Putin. He will always say stuff like, man, you think them guys, they nice guys? They would chew you. Them people don't play. They tough. They needed a guy like me, tough. You understand? So that was more like a compliment, really. So Putin looked at Trump and he laughed. He laughed all the time. He laughed. He said, man, I like this dude. He's cool. Hey, he likes me. Why not? He likes me. I like him. We all like each other. And they were a peaceful harmony between the Trump administration and the Russia government. And why? And the reason it didn't get much better than that, because the Democrat will not allow it. They kept doing the impeachment about Russia, 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 Russia. What do they want? They want a war with Russia? So Putin replied, and he said, you know, when we were in high school, kids, if one of us start talking bad about other people, there was a say that when you do that, that means all the bad stuff that you said about people, that is you. So he said, he knows me and I know him. And it takes one to know one. And then later on he came back and he said, and to the American government, to the Biden administration, I want us to hold a live debate immediately, urgently, soon, live for everybody to see. And the Biden administration said no, and that's where the name Chicken Joe came from. So Chicken Joe is trending, ladies and gentlemen, because he is a chicken. He will not even stand up and talk. What you gonna do, Biden? You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. And be careful of the moves you play, because your predecessor played them. Not Trump. Talking about your boss, your former boss. He played those policies and you see what got him. Russia wasn't fucking around then. Russia would not be fucking around now. And just like 5 years ago. No, more than that. You guys had 8 years to fuck up the whole world. You and your boss. And now here we go again. You faced off with Russia. And the only thing the man asking you, let's talk. Let's stop this little kid talk. I know him. He knows me. He's a killer. He's a killer. Why are you calling the man a killer? Have you ever seen him kill somebody? Have you ever seen him? Do you have an evidence, a shred of evidence that he killed somebody? Or are you just like the fake news? You just repeat stuff. Because maybe a bomb dropped here or bomb dropped there and then he's the killer. If that's the case, every president is a killer, ladies and gentlemen. If that's the case, he's the president of a country. He has armed forces. They have conflicts here and here and here. They have to deal with that, just like America has conflict here and here. Okay? So when the military do something bad, they go straight to the officers and they have court martial and do all that to find out the truth of what happened in that situation. You don't just say your leader is the killer. If that's the case, every country that has a war now, their leaders are killers. So I don't know why he used that language, because I believe that JB is finished. He has reached the plateau, and he surpassed actually the damn plateau. He's passed it. He passed it. The age maybe, but you know what? If you go back and you look at all the former presidents, you know, they all aged, all of them. Once they get in office, while they are in office, you see them aging. You see them. They start changing. You know, look at I don't want to talk about him. He went in young and came out looking like Uncle Ben. Okay? So, the same thing with Bush. Trump keeps it together. I don't know what he does. I don't know. He got the spirit in him. You know what I mean? He's like vicious, man. This dude vicious. He called Kovic, beat the Democrats. Bro, he beat them everywhere. But even when he beat them, they still took it. They said, no, we're not going, no, we're not losing this time. We're just going to take it. I don't know, man. I'm just coming back from a second strike on YouTube. So apparently they don't like anything I say about the election, about the president, nothing. And by the way, there is nothing violent about my speeches. You know, my speeches are clean. I take shots at them from time to time. Speech. You know, using speech words. You know, I might say bad things about Joe Biden. He failed. I mean, he failed yesterday climbing the stairs of the Air Force One, ladies and gentlemen. He failed 3 times. The first time, ladies and gentlemen, all right, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm done. I'm done with this video. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. You have to watch the entire thing. Craig Kelly almost caught it, but he didn't catch it. So if Craig Kelly can hear this, you guys didn't catch it. Not everybody. You got to go back and watch him from the start to the end. Even after the salute, all the way inside. All the way to the picture changes. Just keep watching. Let me tell you what happened. He was going up. Failed the first time. Why I'm doing, God, please don't punish me because I'm making fun of this man. I'm not making fun of this man. I'm making fun of this situation. Okay, fun of this situation, God. So look. So I'm climbing up. I'm climbing up. Damn. Listen, Joe Biden is climbing up. He falls the first time. He grabbed the rail. Instead of standing up, correcting himself, let's just take it easy because he wasn't that bad at first. But instead of doing that, his ass and he fucked up. And that pressure in his head and the voices and the media and the camera and God himself, everybody put that pressure on. So now he want to drag himself up with his hand, with the handle. You know, he's grabbing the handle or the ramp, and he's trying to pull himself up, and he falls again. Second time. You think he He learned from the first one. He will stand up, get yourself together, my friend, and take it easy. Who's chasing you, man? Joe Biden, who is chasing you, my friend? Who is chasing you? Okay, why are you running like that? Okay, so here you go. So the second time, instead of correcting himself, stand up like a man and walk like a man. He don't want to do that. So he put himself forcefully, made it all the way up, took, I think, 1.5 step, and ladies and gentlemen, the whole thing went down badly. He went down on his knees. One of them was bent completely. And that's when he got up. That's when he fixed himself. That's when he corrected and looked at the step like the step did something. And then he got up, corrected himself, stood straight, and then walked up, right? Turned around. He got it together when he did the salute. He did the salute, turned around. That shit hit him again in his head. This is the part that a lot of people missed. When he was walking in, it was windy, ladies and gentlemen. The wind, ladies and gentlemen, almost fucked him up. I'm telling you, man, Craig Kelly. Because Craig Kelly thought that he lost his foot. Yes, some part of it, he kind of lost his foot just a little. Because the wind was going to tear his ass up out of fucking Air Force. JB, next time, maybe they need to put some type of glass to protect the wind. I'm telling you, that wind, the Secret Service, they didn't even see this. That wind, the wind moved him. That's why Craig Kelly say he believed he something happened with his foot. Be careful what you wish for, man. Like I started the video, when you do bad, bad comes to you. When you do good, good comes back to you. So stay good, people. Stay peaceful, stay happy. I don't want to laugh at Joe Biden, but I have to laugh. I have no choice but to laugh, because when you claim something that's not yours, I have to laugh. It's plain and simple. Not because I'm an evil person. I like to see people get hurt. No, when he hit his knee on the thing, I felt that. I felt that pain. I felt like if it was me hitting, and I don't want to feel no pain. I don't want the man to fall, hurt himself. Dignity, resign, my friend, and give it to the rightful winner. Okay, not just pass it on to your next. This lady, Kamala Harris, remember, she smoked weed, but now they got rid of people smoking weed inside the administration. Who smoked weed, by the way, in the past. So, interesting. Okay? But I'm not going to talk about Kamala Harris. She has no class. She has nothing. So, I'll come back to you with another video. Stay tuned. Stay peaceful. Stay happy. MAGA all day.